I'll be demonstrating how non-Newtonian fluid moves, or black, using a cornstarch and water. Well, I already poured some cornstarch into my bowl. Now all I have to do is pour. Really had to do with this one. I think I added too much water firstly because it was hard to mix. So I added way too much water. So now I'm trying to dilute it. Make it more concentrated. It's really hard to mix. So I haven't like color it inside. I think I added way too much water. As you can see, this is my first try. I've not like had any other try to like test it. It's getting thicker. it's low-key looking okay. I don't know. It's low-key looking a little bit like solid liquid right now. It's not really solid, not really liquid. Look at. So let me add a little bit more. Like, I wish I could show this right now because this look more like a solid inside right now, but I'm trying to press it together because yeah, I feel like I'm almost at the end goal of the experiment. It's hard to stay, but it looks like a liquid, but it's hard to stay, like a liquid that is hard to stay. So I'm just trying to make sure it stays completely. It's looking more like this is the end goal because I need to take this camera forward so you guys can see how it's moving. Yeah, right now it looks like a liquid, but when I try to move inside, I forgot. I didn't show you how it looks like. It looks like a solid, but look, I can't go inside. I feel like I can still do more when it comes to making it thicker. But it's hard to move inside because it feels like its particles are like together. Especially when you look at the first few ones, how they move. It still feels like a liquid, but it's like a solid. I can't explain how it feels like both a liquid and solid at the same time. Let me try to add one more scoop to see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't turn to like a full solid. Like look at right now, it looks like everything is, what is the name? It looks like everything is a thick solid inside. I need to mix this first. It's so thick I can't move inside because okay, I think this might even be more of a final goal because if you can see it right now, it's like, especially when you could check inside. Oh man, it looks like a liquid, but it's not like still liquidish, but like when I'm on the surface you could tell that I can't really move that much around. That it feels rough to move around. Even moving this out looks hard, but look at it sliming like moving down like a liquid, but moving around it feels solid. I don't know how to explain this sauce name, but yeah. Like it looks like a full-on solid. At this point, I feel like I can take it out and roll it like a ball. Yeah, let me try that. Let me try to take a little bit out. Look at it, looks like a full-on solid, but it's still moving like a liquid. Let me try to keep the spoon somewhere else. Like, it looks like I'm grabbing a solid, but it's moving down like a liquid. Like, it feels solid, but it's moving around like a liquid. I don't know how to describe this feeling because like it's not something you feel every time. Like, you could definitely feel like it's a full solid, but it's moving down like a liquid. I can't even grab it because it's like the particles are compact. So wow! Oh my lord, my phone fell at the worst time. I can't pick up my phone. Oh my god, today is the worst time for my phone to have fallen. But like as I was saying, I don't know. I'll go wash my hand and show you how it feels in the surface again. This is how the surface feels. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you could definitely tell it had to move on the surface. Like, this feels like you're walking on like a ground floor, actually, not even like liquid, because there's no way liquid is moving like this. But look how you could still sense that it feels like liquid. Like, look, coming inside the bowl like a milk. You could, when you try to come out, when you try to pull it out, you could also see it acting like a liquid. Like, I mean, like a more viscous liquid. That's how it acts. But when you move on it, the surface, I hope you could hear this sound. Let's see. As if it's a solid. Like, it's more, it feels more like, I mean, this is more of a smooth flow. It feels more like a raw flow when you try to move on the surface because the particles look compact. Let me add a little bit more to check if I could actually, if I could actually make it into like a solid form, then release it and make it look liquid while releasing it. I don't know, I've said the same thing multiple times, but like this feels like a full solid. I don't know, maybe I've added too much, or that's just how it is. I also want to show because like it feels like a solid when you grab it, but it goes back down as a liquid. Like you could just see that like filling of liquid there. Like Look at this. Like a more viscous liquid. I mean, it's more on its solid form right now, but you could still tell that. I wonder I can grab it up. I'll try to grab it up again. Look at this big one. They're the big ones. Now look how it went back inside like a liquid. Like an extremely, like the way it goes back inside feels like it's not even the same thing as what came out. Because that's how, like, when you look at it moves inside. When you move around it also. Honestly, I feel like I could punch it. Look, I'm punching it. Is this a solid or a liquid? Like it's not even looking like it's a liquid, but like you could still shake it and it feels like an ice liquid actually when you shake it. When you move around on it, it looks like I think this might be the final, like almost like a perfect form, because when you move around on it, it looks like a solid. When you punch it, also solid. What you could grab a little bit, feel like a solid, but look at it moving down. Like a liquid. And I feel like anytime it acts like a liquid, that's when it sticks on you. But like when you touch it, punch, you barely feel any solid part. It's as if the particles are compact, like at SA force. Like you could also feel like some, like you could feel like, look how it's moving like water, but it's punchable. It's also movable like water a little bit, but you could still see under it is liquid. Try to grab a little bit to make like a ball. Like this is a ball right here. Grab a little bit to make it like a ball. But look at the ball is moving. Like a thick liquid. And look at it went inside. Oh my Lord, I love this. Like, look at my hand, how it's moving. It was in the shape of a ball right now. But look at it moving away from my hands. I think it has become more solidified in my hands. Like when I put my hand there, it absorbs the rest of its parts. I mean, that's what I think. But I mean, I think that's the main point of the video. The solid liquid relationship. Looking liquid right now, and solid liquid, solid liquid. Solid. Like you could even, it looks like a solid, like liquid, solid. I cannot even break through easily. But while I'm putting my distance, it looks liquid. Like liquid, solid, solid liquid. solid. Liquid. that feels a bit fun, my bad. Solid. Liquid. Solid. It felt like a solid right there. But like it's moving like a liquid. Like look at it's going down slowly. Like a viscous liquid. But I think that's the end of the video because I've made it way too long. Thank you very much.